started. The Dukes will put total leather to crank us up. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Georgia Southern Eagles offense will go on the attack first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Grabbed in the middle, it's Cobb. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. And the Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's French. Finds his tight end. Shakes off the defender. Ripping through the defense. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Eagles are flying down the field. Off play action on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Let's send the tight end in motion. Gives it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. So James Madison's offense will go to work for the first time today. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that being there as a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick.
Coming out aggressively. Makes a grab down the middle. It's a running room. Touchdown, Dukes. Once he got some room, it was over.
Man, there was something going on that play between the... and receiver, they were looking at each other. It was almost like they were smiling. The receiver's out to his right. He saw something he liked. He knew he had the post throw, and it was on. Shows you the speed, puts on the afterburners, accurate throw, and it's a touchdown.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Catch in the middle, it's Pop. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
They'll line up for a second down play. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. They'll try the run. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and
turning it on. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's at the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, James Madison.
if I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
On the run from inside his own 5. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's French. Quick completion on the out. That's the way to get it out of your own end. Takes it all the way up to the 25 before going out of bounds.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Quickly to the tight end. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, 1st down.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Dallas. Finds some fresh air. Racing to the right. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Makes the catch. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this.
Turning on the Jets. That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Well, the defense needs to find a way to slow this guy down. We're only in the first quarter, and already this guy has over 100 yards receiving. They have got to find an answer for him.
Leaves it with the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
They go right back to it. Got the first down and more. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Dukes look to keep this drive humming. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Yeah, and I'll give him toughness points. He stood in there, stared down the barrel, got whacked, but I won't give him smarts points because he threw in the double coverage. You got to make a better decision than that. So try not to get walloped, and definitely don't throw up in the double coverage.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Dukes come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Sends it back in motion. They'll give it to him again.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Lets it fly deep downfield. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. Quickly complete. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. Quarterback may change this route. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Throws to the wideout. Got him, and nobody's close. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Gary. Wide open spaces. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. New set of downs after the completion. caught in the backfield. It's Cobb. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Eagles, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Rush is on him. And that one's too high, out of bounds, incomplete.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots.
A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. The give to the back. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback now breaking the field. Bought a little time, lets it go. Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Trying to do it on the ground. Running to Green. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
We're seeing this more and more often in college football with the analytics and everything else. But 4th and inches, they decide to go for it, and they pick it up on the ground.
You know, I really think it's a smart move, too, because why just give up and hand them the ball and give the defense a boost of morale that they really didn't earn?
Yeah, and I like the decision, too, based on who their personnel is and what their identity is as an offense. They want to be physical and control the line of scrimmage. It's a good call.
Wants to fire on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Pfeiffer. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. And the Dukes come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to run for it. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Dukes are on the move. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. He stepped out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On first down, here comes this offense. Motion from the back. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Here's a heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
And the Dukes need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Firing to the right, complete. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. Third in California is hard to complete and is hard to convert for anybody. And even though the running back is able to do something positive on that third down play, it's just too many yards to get.
It's a seam wide open. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They needed a bunch on fourth down, and boy, did they get it.
And I get aggressiveness. We get aggressiveness. We want to be aggressive, take shots down the field. First half, they felt like 4th and long. No big deal, and they get it. I imagine we'll get a few more of those.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Now from inside the red zone. Gets it to the back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense, unstoppable. Just keep slinging it. Trying to get rid of it. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Really nice job by the defense. They know the quarterback was outside the pocket. They were still able to get a hat on him just as he was trying to make that throw and force the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. So the pass interference in the end zone will have the ball placed at the 2.
Let's go.
The Dukes have it with a 1st and goal.
Get ready. Set.
Leaves it with the running back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Dukes! A great catch and run for 6. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Dropping back, it's French. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab, it's Cobb. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. And the Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to throw time, running short in the half. The throw to the outside is complete. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. From the gun. Buys a little extra time. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, just nowhere to go there. And it started in the pocket. It was collapsing. Quarterback felt it, so he tried to get outside and make something happen himself, but give the defense tons of credit. Excellent.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And that's why you got to avoid 3rd and long situations if you're on offense, because the defense knows it's pass, and all these guys are pinning their ears back. They're getting upfield, and you're under so much duress. On top of that, you give up a fumble. That is a huge play for the defense.
Looking to scramble. Lets it fly. Got him downfield. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves a great broadcast so far today in Harrisonburg. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's head back to the guys at Bridgeford Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Second half all teed up, and Georgia Southern will start it with the kickoff. Bringing it out. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got his man downfield. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Running behind that left side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Barnett. Takes a hit as he fires. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Dukes will punt it away on 4th down. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Eagles racing to the line in the hurry-up.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
To the air on 2nd down. Under fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Punt is in the air. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll run this play from the pistol. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to throw. It's Barnett. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes a grab deep. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. The Dukes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He wants to change this route. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. He's looking downfield to throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Texas A&M found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win, but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in College Station. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. 2nd down coming up. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Cobb. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield, it's French. Makes the grab over the middle. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. And the Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw again. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Give to the running back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to scramble. Makes the catch. It's Alston. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
To the air, it's French. Caught over the middle. It's Green. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
James Madison, 24, Georgia Southern.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Power football with the run. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Gets the back moving. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Barnett. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown on this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
It's hard to run a route or get lost near the sidelines and understand exactly where you're at. Nice job understanding I was starting to get close to the sidelines, throttling down a little bit, catching the football and making sure I was in bounds.
Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Good timing on the quick out.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection. Nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
The Eagles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Defense wants to bring the heat. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks a tackle and he's got room. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And the Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Quick pass on the fly motion. At the 45 on his way. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. And the Duke's getting set on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Dukes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Is incomplete. It's now 3rd down.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Back to throw, it's Barnett. He lobs one high down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Dukes will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. A low line drive and not his best work. And they'll down this punt just inside the 40-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
What a beautiful day for the defense. A sack for you, a sack for you. Everybody gets a sack. Everything good happening for this defense.
Tight end now in motion. Off play action. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Snagged in the middle, it's Cobb. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
It's 3rd down.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And it's caught inside the 20. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
Brought down near the 18-yard line. And 1st down for the offense.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground, creating the negative play. This offense must have seen something because they're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Oh, what a cut! Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. To the air, it's French. Touchdown, Georgia Southern! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby!
And how about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. And number 3 is coming soon.
24, Georgia Southern, 21.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. And these guys come out feeling some game pressure. Things have tightened up, and they punted it last time they had it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Kyle. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle.
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
Really nice job by the running back here in the 4th quarter, picking up that first down. They need him now. They've got the lead, but not by a lot late in the game. They need him to play his best football at a moment in the game when everything is on the line.
The Dukes have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the single back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this situation here on 2nd down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on 3rd down with the lead late. If you get the first down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football here.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Starting to feel a little pressure. But a little time, lets it go. Complete out of the backfield. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A 3rd down stop. Now to see what they do on 4th down.
4th down.
This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, James Madison.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got his man. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. With the run on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And the Dukes will hustle to the line. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. And not much picked up there, but that will do it for this one. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.